So this meditation is going to focus on our pattern recognition. So it will be based on our third eye. So saying that, allow yourself to find a position that you'll be comfortable in, whether you're sitting up with an erect spine or laying down. Allowing yourself to connect with your body and your breath. Closing your eyes if you're comfortable to. If not, just allowing them to be soft with a soft gaze. Beginning to notice how your breath feels as you deepen it. Noticing any resistance or acceptance within your body. Starting to tune into the different sensations that are always moving within our body. Seeing if you can feel your heartbeat. Maybe noticing if you have any movement in your abdominals as you digest. Allowing the breath to continue to widen, lengthening, allowing yourself to slow down. Setting an intention that you will receive whatever guidance, information that comes through. And if you find yourself resisting anything, just making note of that. Not to push away what we're finding, but acknowledging that if you need time to digest the information, that's completely okay. Healing is a process. It's not a race. Bringing your awareness to your third eye, starting to create this sensation that we are willing and able to see what we need to see in order to grow. Believing that you will receive the information that you need to know in order to grow. Begin to look back as if your life is a videotape. Like it's a movie. Just trying to notice if there's anything that repeats within your life. Any types of cycles, any types of relationships that have a similar theme. When we work with our third eye, we're working with patterns. Patterns can be useful in some instances, but many times in a healing journey, they are a form of self-sabotage, which is why it's so important for us to work through them and bring awareness to them. So not being judgmental towards any patterns that you begin to recognize, but just accepting them, shining light on them. Because where light is, the shadows hide. We can't bring awareness to something in the shadows unless we bring light to it. So maybe you're seeing yourself in different situations. Maybe you play the victim. Maybe you get defensive, or your anger becomes overwhelming, or you have emotional attachments to certain issues, and you use different aspects or different agents to numb yourself. No matter what the pattern is, allowing yourself to recognize it, knowing that whatever we are facing, we are also given the tools to overcome it. So as the movie comes to an end, noticing if you've had any revelations of patterns. Is there anything that you feel would be beneficial for you to begin to shift in your day-to-day life? We cannot move forward through healing if we continue to revert back to old patterns. And we will have moments where we revert back, and that doesn't mean we're failures. This means that we take a step back, we reassess what caused us to revert back to old behaviors, and then we step forward back into the places we want to be. And it's step by step. So as we come to a close, just begin to bring your awareness back into your body, knowing that whatever arose for you, you don't need to judge yourself, you don't need to shame yourself. This is the trick when we come into pattern recognition. It's keeping an unattached awareness to it so that we don't slip into despair that we have these patterns that we aren't happy about. Instead, empower yourself with the knowledge that awareness is the first step to healing. And the more times we attempt at changing or shifting a pattern, the weaker we're creating the bonds that pull us back into it. So taking a few more deep breaths, you can bring awareness back into your fingers and toes. You can start to move slowly throughout your body. And when you're ready, you can open your eyes and come to a seated position. You can bring your hands to your heart center, taking a couple deep breaths here, bringing a sense of gratitude into your mind, folding forward, bending towards the earth, honoring Mother Earth, thanking her for her abundance, thanking yourself for the practice you've given yourself today. Thank you so much. Namaste.